Hey guys, Bam here, and today we're going to go over dungeon and open world builds. So let's hop into it. Helmet, I'm using Blessed Sanctuary, which gives you and your allies within the circle uh, damage buff. On the chest, I'm using Wave of the Light range increased by 20%, which allows you to basically, hit the boss even if he moves a little bit. And for the shoulder, I'm using Echoing Bell. This is the highest DPS spell individually. On the pants, I'm using Mystic Allies Duration. It's basically your main damage skill, alongside with your physical attacks with Thunder Fist. So, I'm also using this essence. So you get the attack speed when you're attacking. On your offhand, I'm using Flying Kick, also gives you 10% damage, which procs your Vethos. For the sets, we're using Vethos and Shalbas, since all of your damage comes basically from physical attacks other than your bell. So basically, you buff, you summon the bell, you summon your Mystic Allies, and then you reapply Vethos by using your Flying Kick, always. So you always have Vethos on with this build if you time it correctly. Alright? One thing people don't like running this buff, right? Your job as a monk is not to do damage, alright? Monks are dog shit bad in single target damage, or in dungeons, or in PvE when it comes to it. So you blessing 4 players of 35% is 120%. That means you add to an extra player's DPS basically to your fight, which is a better outcome. And try to focus on crit chance on your items. It doesn't matter even if you have a higher CR, but crit chance gives you more damage while you're doing dungeons and so on. Alright, and let's hop into the open world build. So on open world, I'm using 4 Gloom and 2 Shalbas. Alright, Shalbas because, always getting in that extra punch is nice. For the helmet, I'm using um I think this is non-realization, but since this is reservist, so it doesn't show. Enemies marked by exploding palm now have a 30% chance to be detonated by other attacks. Your main damage from on in open world is from exploding palm, so you always want to buff that as much as you can. Wave of light range increased, and on the shoulder, using wave of light now releases a wave that damages and burns all enemies. Um, this is very good for open world to clear quickly camps. Mystic Strike now causes you to charge the target's location, knocking up and damaging all nearby enemies, is what I'm using on my pants. On your main hand, you want to go for 7-sided strike, now attacks repeatedly in the same direction, knocking back um, enemies. And then reaching rebuke, which causes you to launch. And now let's go test it in open world. Where basically, as a monk, you want to be as mobile as possible so you don't get bored, or you're not stuck there punching and all that. And every time you use one of the 3 spells that have dashes, you gain your Gloom's buff. So basically, you jump, you everything is dead, you go to the next. Alright, if I can find the next camp, you just jump, apply, explode, so on. You just keep on moving, and you just, you jump around like a monkey. Alright, and that's it. Oh, for Paragons, open world, treasure hunter. Alright. I mean, there's people that say it's trash hunter and it doesn't work. I don't know if it works or not, but as a self-satisfaction point of view, I'm keeping it. I totally agree that it's not 100% worth it, but yeah, it works in the long run. And for The dungeons you want to run Mastermind, the 10% crit chance with different classes, and the spell damage is also amazing. So please subscribe if you enjoy the videos so we can have some more content in the following days.